our weekly legal this week. We're going to jump into it a little bit early. We got Jeremy Rosenthal with us this morning. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, doing well. Appreciate you pinch hitting for us this morning. Let's start with this one. There was a song 30 years ago from one Garth Brooks called Papa Love Mama, where dad was upset. The husband was upset with the wife over something. He was disenfranchised, so he drove the truck through the house. We got another semi-truck driver that has turned deadly here, don't we?
Yeah. So a guy by the name of Fogel in Florida. Man, this is a terrible story. The more and more I read about it, this guy he's at a men's club. He's at an adult establishment. Apparently, he drove his semi-trailer there. You know, why not, right? You got the parking, you may as well. So he goes, gets into a bit of an altercation, is maybe inappropriately touching one of the workers there. He gets out, gets in his big rig, and the video just got released, I think, yesterday. This is like Terminator 2, Fast and the Furious. It's bad. He takes that thing and smashes it into the building and into a couple people on the way into the building. It's not good. I mean, so they got his phone and he was texting somebody saying, I'm going to go in for intox manslaughter, which was wrong because he went in for capital murder. So, ugly deal.
Yeah, I mean, that looks premeditated, for sure. But so he ran through the building. Now, was there a specific person that he was waiting for a specific person to come out, or he was going to drive through and hope he hit them? Is that correct from what you've heard?
I think that's right, and I don't think he hit him. I think he killed somebody else. But the person who he was trying to get was ultimately okay. But yeah, and the way that murder kind of works is it's all about the intent element. And to your point, if it's premeditated, right? If we're at our apartment or at our house and we're thinking about this thing for 9 months and we're making insurance arrangements and we're kind of, ordering things off the internet, then that's going to carry with it a certain higher culpability than if something lesser, right? Where it's an accidental death, maybe a bad right-hand turn, or in some instances, drunk driving. It doesn't make a difference to the dead person, but the intent is lesser. So even though it may be a felony and you might be looking at prison, it's 20 years of prison instead of, say, the death penalty. So that's going to be kind of what they look at here. Was there a screw loose with this guy? What set him off? How premeditated was it?
Well, that's what my question was. I mean, if he got mad and got in an altercation and things escalated, then he premeditated that he was going to go out to his truck and ram the building, did he not?
Yeah, I mean, where in that whole thing does it fit? Right? Is it between the 9 months of, all right, we're going to kill our spouse for the insurance money and then go marry our mistress in Tahiti, between there and, my girlfriend's cheating on me and I'm going to go to the closet and get the gun. Where's the line there? And you've obviously got some intoxication in the mix, no excuses. So I mean, this guy is going down, and it's a tragedy. But again, if you get a minute to watch the video today, like I said, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator bad. It's nuts.
All right, Jeremy, appreciate you jumping on with us this morning here on Memphis Morning News. We'll talk again. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.